Hi, I'm Dan. Welcome to Gravel Pit Road. Thanks for joining. Behind me is my 1975 GMC C6500. I will be putting new wheels and tires like this one on there, off a school bus. Already got rid of the old split ring on this one. Right there. Out with the old and in with the new. Today I'm working on the other side. So join me. It's going to be fun. Some air pressure. It'll mess my hair up. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing to put a little lubricant on your stud, but I'm going to. Just on the end. Knock the rust off. Alrighty. Bust them all. Now the key to this is I have seen instructions on, and I'm going to follow them. I did on the other side at work. If you do not rip the nut completely off, these things are under extreme tension. I tightened the other side to 100 foot-pounds. Said you could go to like 1 to 150, 100 to 150. I did not find that in the book yet. I'm going to double check it in my book. That was just something I Googled. So 100 foot-pounds on these, I forget what they're called. They say they'll fly off and you'll be wearing it in your face. And I'm not going to wear it in my face. Just break them loose. That's all I'm going to do. Feels like more than 150 foot-pounds. Oh, see, I just did that one. I've already got the tension off of it. That came off. And it did not kill me. That one's loose. That one's loose. That one is not. That's where the tension is on these two. I don't know if you can hear me or not. The tension right now is on this one and on this one. This is loose, that's loose, and that one's loose. I don't know, it's just the way it tightens up and bends. That's loose. That one's loose. That's loose, loose, loose. This one got a little snug. Now it's loose. Now that one's tight. It's probably because that's the way the wheel's coming off. That's it. It's off. It's loose. Alrighty. That's all there is. That's all there is to breaking them loose without getting killed. And that's what the retainer is. These things are heavy in the bus school school bus ones are even heavier. Onto the rear wheels. Let's see how hard this is. Let's see how this goes. Oh yeah, that turned. That turned. I think I'll take it off in some kind of sequence just to be safe. Alright, I don't think I'm going to stay more than that. See if a couple of these will knock loose. Take some of the tension off. It's moving. That one popped. It's a wedge. These are duals, and the wedge goes behind this, what do you call it? Spider hub goes behind it, so it's pinching into the wheels. What it's doing. Those are loose. Not loose. They moved. A little bit of tension off. See, I'm not a professional. First time I've ever taken wheels off of the back of a 1975 GMC 6500 dump truck, farm truck, mid-size truck. And yeah, so I'm not unsure about myself, but I'm cautious because you never know when it's going to jump out and get you. They're working loose. This one's not. That one's loose completely. That one's completely loose. That one's completely loose. That one's completely loose. So is that one. But that one's got a little less movement. Out. That one's out. And this one's out. One's almost out. This one again. Just bringing the nuts out to the end of the threads, so I know that the clamp is free. All the tension is off of that rim. That one still, as the rim twists, you get a little tension on different ones. And that's it. There is no tension. Take them off. I'll do it like you would put it back on. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lastly is number 5. All right. Oh, look at that. It fell right off. Oh, that was too easy. Too easy. And now to get the spacer off, which I'm hoping I can use for the other one. I don't have to go find some different size spacer for the new rims, because they're going to be, they should be identical width, but you never know. And these look like they've been on there 100 years and they're not going to come off. I could be wrong. Now that's moving. Never done this before, never had one of these off before. So if I do something wrong, don't take my advice. If I do something right, take my advice at your own risk. Well, I'm glad that's snug and not sloppy. I can clean that up, reuse it. I don't see anything wrong with it. Not rusty. No cracks, nothing. Sweet. See, these are these split ring rims, and it's facing me. I prefer to get the air out of it. Let's see if I can get it out. What's going on here? There we go. Now, the reason why I pulled those valve stems out is they say for safety, you want to eliminate any chance that that ring could break off there when you're bouncing the tire off, banging on it. But now I don't have any air in the tire, no pressure, so now I know it's not going to come off. And the rim might not come off either. Oh boy. Oh, look at that. One little pop. Wiggle, wiggle. Man, how do you do? I need another person. Let's go on the other side. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Unbelievable. I was not confident that this was going to work, but it is. It is going to work beautifully. Let me get here and show you how this works. So you take a wedge, there's a gap, you put this in there like that. And if my spacer's right, it'll push that right in there. All right, so the pattern's on the 5-spoke. It's starts at the bottoms, number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the book says the torque on 5/8 inch studs, which is what these are, is 150 to 175. I remember the front I did at 150, and I'll check them after I drive it for a while. The rears, I think I'm going to try to get them up to 175, simply because they're duals, and this is where all the weight's going to be. So now I've got to snug these a little bit at a time and make sure the wheel doesn't get too cockeyed. Man, it's perfect. I wish it was torqued, but it is not, I'm sure. Dang, it's about perfection. That's luck. Pure luck. where I am. See if I'm getting close because I'm getting tired. There's 150. I'm getting close. Well, I don't know how I'm supposed to get to 170. That's all I can do. Whew. That's a lot of effort. Well, at least I know the wheels won't fall off. Hopefully. Do another check. All right. She's a little, coming out a little bit on this one right here. I'm hitting that just a little bit. So I'm gonna take my tension up to, it goes from 150 to 175. So I'm gonna split it at there. Go to about 165 or 170, whatever that is. Snug them again. This one here needs to go a little bit tighter. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Do I take it to 175? Pretty close anyway. I'll leave it there. It's perfect. I'm not messing with it. I'll bring it in here and show you. Now, watch this point in the daylight in between the tire and that point. And I don't want it to touch. That is almost perfect. no way I can get it any better. We'll call that side completed. That is done, finished, forever, I hope. Here's the before. Isn't that pretty? And here's the after. And I like it. I'm gonna give it an A+. I'm gonna get an A+ on a novice scale. Took me longer than it would somebody do what they were doing, but look at it. It's beautiful. And it will run down the road just fine.